Kendrick, hey, can we switch birth charts or something? Like, can we just really just switch birth charts? Because I need some of this in my life right here.
Welcome to New Earth. Congratulations on graduating from the Matrix.
I know I did my thing down on earth. I did the damn thing. I know I did my thing when I was on earth.
Welcome to New Earth. Congratulations on graduating from the Matrix.
Greetings, beautiful souls of the world. Zena Electra, I am here. Yeah, sharing these good vibes with you. Y'all, if you didn't catch it in real time, I'm pretty sure by now you saw the replay of this year's Super Bowl halftime performance performed by the one and only Kendrick Lamar.
Revolution about to be televised. You picked the right time, but the wrong guy.
So today we're going to take a deep dive on what makes it the right time and him the right guy. Okay? So we're going to get into it. We're going to look at his birth chart. We're going to look at his numbers. We're going to look at a few other things. And we're going to make it do what it do. We're going to talk about it right here, right today, right motherfucking now. So, did you know that Kendrick Lamar is a life path number 3? His life path number is 3. His life path number is 3. So, what does that mean? In this video, you guys, we're going to talk about soul purpose and how to figure out what it is that you're supposed to do, what it is that he's supposed to do in his life with his soul purpose. Looking at his life path number and looking at his north node and other things in his birth chart. All right? So, life path number. In numerology is the spiritual science of numbers. Each number has a vibration, and each vibration that these numbers have carries about it a theme, an unchangeable theme. So, with Kendrick Lamar having 3 as his life path number, your life path is pretty much what you're here to do. There's the theme. It carries the theme of what it is that you are here to do. So what he's here to do, the number 3 represents communication. The number 3 represents expression, all the modes of expressionism and creativity. So when it comes to expression, that can mean what? It can mean art, it can mean drawing, it could be drama. I don't know why it's drawing, drama. It could be art, drama. A lot of 3s, especially life path number 3s, they tend to be actors and actresses, journalists, people who authors, who write books, who write novels, who not just one book, 2 books, but they write series upon series upon series. Or these could even be, your people that write screenplays. Like 3s are big writers. They are wordsmiths. Kendrick Lamar is a wordsmith. He is a lyricist. There are many ways a person could express themselves. And so with Kendrick Lamar, he's taken the route of the lyricist, of the ultimate wordsmith. And his birth chart, the fact that he is a Gemini sun, the fact that he is a life path 3, like all of this is why he is very powerful with words with his words. And so we're gonna, now that we know what his life path is, and the life path being the thing that you came here to do, the power, the energy, the theme that you came here to do a particular thing in life. Now we're gonna look at his north node. Your north node on your birth chart is your life's goal. It's what you are to move toward. It's the energy that you're supposed to move into, move toward. It's a goal as well, just like your life path number. That's why we're gonna look at these things together, especially for Kendrick Lamar and the purpose of this video. So Kendrick Lamar has a 3 life path number. Now his north node is in Aries in the 7th house, widely conjunct Jupiter. What? What you say? What? Who did what with Jupiter? His north node is in Aries in the 7th house, widely conjunct Jupiter. So with Kendrick Lamar having his north node in Aries, that means his south node is in Libra. If you didn't catch my videos on why you hate your south node sign, this is the time to go and check that out. I did one for all of the polar opposites. Okay, so okay, this is fun. Okay, so with Kendrick Lamar standing in his purpose and having his north node in Aries, this tells us that his natural state of being is doing for other people. You look at Libra. Libra owns the 7th house. So for his north node to be about self in the 7th house of relationships, that means this is what it's telling us, in order for Kendrick Lamar to be the best he can be for other people, he has to be the best him first. He has to put himself first in order to bring out the best outcome of all the relationships. So let's talk about the 7th house. The 7th house represents ships, all the ships, relationships, friendships, interpersonal ships, business partnerships, pirate ships, cruise ships. It represents all the ships, you guys. The 7th house is the house of relationships. Aries is very self-oriented in a relationship house. But also, Aries represents what part of the body? The head. So what Kendrick Lamar is here to do with his writing skills, his ability to express and to vocalize verbally, is to change our outlook on where we are in the grand scheme of things. What the thing that makes him the right guy at the right time, and him being the right guy, he shone a light on the great divide. Many people were watching. They said just as many people that watched Michael Jackson when Michael Jackson performed. But he shone a light on the ever-present great divide that's going on at this point in time with the ascension of planet Earth, the split of planet Earth, old Earth, new Earth, awakened ones, asleep ones, is what he did. So that is the relationship aspect that he is here to do. And Jupiter is there in the house of relationships where he has Aries, a fiery sign, and you have Jupiter, a fiery planet that grants him luck in his relationship pursuits or in his pursuits of expressing himself when it comes to who we are as a people and our relationship with Earth, on Earth in this point in time. That makes it the right time. And he is the right guy, even though he said the wrong guy. He's not the wrong guy. If he was the wrong guy, he wouldn't have been on there and he wouldn't have went as hard as he fucking went. He went hard, y'all. He went hard. I watched it. I never watched the Super Bowl. I haven't watched maybe the past 5 Super Bowls. I just ain't been interested. And this one, I wasn't planning on it. And I saw it. And I watched the whole thing in real time, And I was like, they not like this. Them little, he didn't do nothing but walk the whole time. But how he was walking. You know what I'm saying? The attitude of which he was walking was fucking lit. Like, come on now. Come on. Simplicity is the highest form of sophistication for everybody that missed it. Okay? All right. So, moving forward. Sticking with 3. Right? So, we did his life path number being 3. We also, because we were talking about the life path, we wanted to figure out his north node. And so we talked about the 7th house. But now let's go to the 3rd house. So in Kendrick Lamar's 3rd house, he has the sign of Sagittarius. And in the sign of Sagittarius, there are 2 planets, which is Saturn and Uranus. 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 We have Saturn and Uranus there. So what does that mean? So in his 3rd house, the 3rd house is the home of Gemini. So right now we have Gemini's polar opposite in the house of communication, in the house of studies, in the house of expression, and really just communication. So, like I said, 3 represents expression, communication. The 3rd house also represents expression, communication, and Gemini. But you have Gemini's buddy, Sagittarius, sitting there. Gemini is the student, Sagittarius is the teacher. So in his words, with his words, he is creating his own philosophies that he's able to share for other people to easily consume there. And this is his business of sharing easily consumable information for others, because Saturn is there. Saturn represents business. It's his business to communicate in this particular manner for other people to consume. And with Uranus being there, Uranus represents being the underdog. So the things that he's talking about is underdogly, right? Sharing unpopular opinions, saying the hard thing, and not even saying the hard thing or sharing unpopular opinions, saying the thing that needs to be said the moment it needs to be said. That's Sagittarius in the 3rd house. In general, saying the thing that needs to be said the moment it needs to be said, and being very correct with how it's being said. You know what I'm saying? Ow. So that's his 3rd house. Something else while looking at his chart that interests me was going from the 3rd house whoop, to what? You already understand. The 9th house. So his 9th house, that's where Gemini is. Gemini is sitting in the house of Sagittarius. Sagittarius is sitting in the house that will usually host Gemini or has Gemini qualities. So this further makes him, his sun is there, his sun sign. Gemini being his sun sign. His sun is there. Venus is there, and Chiron is in his 9th house. This further says that Kendrick Lamar is the student and the teacher. He is the masterpiece and the work in progress at the same time. His chart is literally saying student and teacher at the same time, with Gemini sitting in the 9th house of travel, of higher education, of expansion, of philosophy. It's right there. So with Venus being there, it means that this is his values. Venus is saying, hey, you value you value freedom of speech. Venus being there is his values. And because if he uses his speech properly, he'll gain finances because of that, right? Chiron. So with Chiron being in this particular placement with everything else that's going on, it makes me wonder if Kendrick Lamar in his past lifetime, if he wasn't able to express himself with words. And so this lifetime, he comes in as I'm going to say it.
Cultural divide. I'm going to get it on the flow.
You really about to do it?
40 acres in the mule. This is bigger than the music.
I'm going to say it.
You really about to do it?
Yeah, they tried to rig the game, but you can't fake influence.
I'm going to say it. Oh.
You get on it like that.
Hey, I'm tripping, I'm sliding, I'm riding through the back like, bust that on a beat, bro. Beat.
Because maybe last lifetime, and I'm just hypothetically speaking, maybe in his last lifetime, maybe he had a speech impediment. Maybe he was mute. Maybe he was in a place, or maybe even a woman in the side of or in a country where women were seen and not heard. You know, or in a religion where women were seen and not heard. Maybe he was in a place where he couldn't vocalize himself. So in this lifetime, he was like, look, let's even the playing field. I'm going all motherfucking in with this Sagittarius and this Gemini energy, and they're opposing signs and houses with force, along with the 3 life path. He's here to say the hard thing. Regardless if people like it or not. Sagittarius is notorious for being the person that hurts people's feelings or piss people off by saying the unpopular thing, saying the hard truth. That's what I'm getting from here. One more house I want to look at is Kendrick Lamar's second house. In Kendrick Lamar's second house, he has Scorpio. Scorpio there. And I freaking love this placement. Like, I really just want to. Kendrick, hey, can we switch birth charts or something? Like, can we just really just switch birth charts? Because I need some of this in my life right here. So, you guys, there are a few signs that represents money, but Scorpio is one of the signs that represents money that people don't even think about like that. And Scorpio is sitting in the money house, the second house of values, of materials, right? Values, materials. Scorpio represents other people's money, combined resources, and Pluto is there in Scorpio. So, in order for Kendrick Lamar to make money, he has to shine a light on ideas and thought processes that are dead, and to bring anew, to breathe anew. That's going to make him money. He's passionate about the tearing down just to build up the values. And it's not just, his personal values, but it comes off because he's such a mouthpiece, worldly values. Like, look, it's not about, he really could have came out super jazzed up trying to be something that he's not. He wore some motherfucking jeans and a jacket and a few chains. Like, he still rocked the motherfucking shit, and people are buying flared jeans because he came out in some fucking flared jeans. Why he decided to, I don't know. Them thighs were thick as a motherfucker. The whole time I'm looking at them thighs, I'm like, yo, I ain't never looked at you like this before, Kendrick. But I'm looking now. I see you. Come over here, sit by me. But anyway, so his values, he knows intuitively that if he were to build materials and gain things, that it's not just about him, that it takes a team to make him. Because he has Scorpio and Pluto in the second house, like I said, the second house represents values and money and materials. Scorpio represents collaborative efforts, death, regeneration, even sexuality, right? Sexual nature. He knows that the thing that must pass away in order to build anew is values. What do we value in life? What does he value in life? And by him being true to what he values and not afraid to tear things apart just to build them back up better, stronger. That's what he's here to do. I freaking like the placement. I wish I had this placement myself. I really do want to swap charts just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We got a few things in common. You know what I'm saying? A few placements in common. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, I ain't got it like that though. Shit. All right, you guys. Xena Electra Soul Evolutionary Guide. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, share, subscribe. Check out my website. Post it in the description box below if you're interested in a past life regression. If you are interested in a tarot reading, if you want your birth chart read, or all that good stuff, all that jazz, all that. Even if you want paintings and stuff, I'm selling paintings that I painted myself on my website. Just go check me out. And until next time, happy ascension all. Peace.